All right, this is the 9U game. Raiders-Rams. If you missed it, the 8U Raiders came up just short to the 8U Rams, 39-19. They did fight. They battled the entire game. But they're a tough team. As the 9U team here, coached by Coach Pina, as I'm going to pull up their roster here. Be 1st and 10 Raiders at their own 46. As the handoff on the jet sweep, he makes it right up the middle. A nice gain that time. On the jet sweep to, that's number 12, as I'm going to pull up their roster. So a nice little 5-yard gain there, bring up 2nd and 5. As I believe that was, I'll get his number right now. I forget their alphabetical. So it'll be 2nd and 5. Handoff right up the middle for a nice 4-yard gain. That'll bring up a 3rd and 1. That time the ball being ran by it might have been Pina. Raymond Pina, I believe. It's hard to see these numbers. It'll be 3rd and 1 here. Just started the game here. We're in the 1st minute of the 1st quarter. Raiders with a couple positive runs. This is now 3rd and 1. Ooh, it's going to be offsides on the Rams, so they could have easily called that. Yeah, where's the... That was totally... As you can hear the Raider fans screaming over here because that was offsides. He jumped and had his helmet over the line of scrimmage, but no call. We'll do a quick roster read here in a minute. I know we got Carmelo Perez under center as the quarterback. Raymond Pina lined up as halfback right now. On a crucial 4th and 3.5. Rams showing blitz as they... Rams, you know what? Everyone jumped early. I don't know who they're going to call this on. They should call it on the Rams since they missed that last call. But this call could go either way. Just matters who jumped first. If the Rams jumped into the neutral zone, that would be on them. But if the Raiders jumped first, yep, encroachment. Perfect. So that'll be automatic 1st down as it was only 4th and like 3.5. So that'll be automatic 1st down for the Raiders. So it'll be 1st and 10. If you missed it, I did a cool interview with Coach Pina, who's head coach of the 9U team, yesterday as they got beat by the 49ers a couple weeks ago. He then, on their bye week, went out, because this dude hates to lose, went out and scheduled an exhibition game against some team in Marana, and they won, I think, 31-6 or something. The Raiders did. So coming off of what you call a win, even though it was an exhibition game, is that time, again, movement on the offensive line and the defensive line. This time it's going to go against the Raiders. False start. So it'll be a 1st and 15. And Coach Pina is probably losing his mind as all week they practice on going on 2, going on 3, those hard counts. But, you know, the players just getting comfortable as the game just started. But normally a very disciplined team. So we reset here as they move the ball back 5 yards. Now, one thing we had an issue with from a media side of things was last week against the 49ers, or I guess 2 weeks ago, for the 12U game. I'll tell you right now. Please hold. Receiver in motion. There's a handoff to the running back as he bounces his way around and gets brought back in the backfield. That's Raymond Pena. Normally, even though he's not the biggest guy in the world, normally a tough guy to bring down, but he's brought down that time in the backfield. That was 1st and 5. Sorry, 15. 1st and 15. So after the 1 or 2 yard loss, you're looking at 2nd and maybe 17. So 2nd and 17. This Raider it's going to be timeout Raiders. So this Raider 9U team they do run the ball a lot, but they can run the ball. Their offensive line does a good job up front, and they've got 3 or 4 different guys that can run the ball. And like I said, very disciplined team. As we're coming to you live from Tucson, Arizona, we are at Tucson High School, which is actually the home field for this Raiders organization. So most of the home games should take place here unless there's something else going on, which we had in our first home game against the Seminoles. And we played at, I can't remember the name of it, but a different school as a home because this one wasn't available. But normally your home games for the Raiders will be right here at Tucson High. Weather today, it's probably about 86 right now. It's a high of 92, so not bad. It's actually great. As if you recall, 2 weeks ago, I think it ended up getting up to like 107. Actually, 2 kids from the 11U Raider team had to go to the hospital for heat exhaustion and dehydration. So we shouldn't have that problem today as it's 92. Right now, currently probably about 86. So beautiful weather. Carmelo under center. Ooh, see, there's some jump right there. Again, that's offsides. Sorry, I'm not a fan. I forget, I'm an announcer. But again, Raiders doing a fantastic job, man, on those hard counts. As they'll move up 5 yards, as you could have gotten them on the first one. But it looks like they probably went on 3 that time because got one guy to jump on the first hard count, another guy to jump on the second hard count. And here we go. So 2nd and 12, and there we go again, baby. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. All week, this team works on these hard counts. Very disciplined team. As you see, none of the Raiders jumping on these hard counts, and the Rams just moving themselves back and back, and the Raiders forward. So without running a play, we gain 10 yards. As it's 2nd and 7. What are we going to go on now? Man, I'd go on 1. The whole defense is like, nobody jump. I'd go on 1 and catch them off guard. I don't know. So 2nd and 7, Carmelo under center. This time they do go on 1. It's a designed quarterback sweep to the right as he's hit about 1.5 yards past the line of scrimmage, so maybe a 2-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. So a big 3rd and 5 here. We'll do a quick roster read so you guys can see what players are what numbers here when we get a break. Carmelo takes a snap on a quick jet sweep as he cuts back inside, tries to make his way outside, and a good open field tackle. Whoops, sorry about the camera, by number 6 for the Rams. That time the ball carrier being number 15, Cruz Tellez on the carry there for maybe 1 yard. So you're looking at 4th and a long 4. So 4th and 4 here. Raiders lined up still in that I formation as number 2 shuffles back to the other side. That's it's going to be false start right after I was bragging about the discipline. So false start on the Raiders. That's going to be a 4th and 10 as Coach Pina's losing his mind, saying we work on this all week. But it's tough, man. You know, these players under a lot of pressure for only being 9. Playing in a high school stadium in front of a bunch of people against a good Raider team. A lot of pressure on this game. Against a good Ram team, I'm sorry. So a pretty even matchup from what I've heard throughout the football community. Raiders and Rams. From top to bottom, all age divisions do a good job. So now it's 4th and 10. Let's see what play we call here. A little bit of a different look. This time Carmelo in the shotgun, as he's got 3 halfbacks to his left. As he takes it on a, looks like a designed sweep, and he's tackled immediately in the backfield. Looked like he was gonna throw it, but number 0 for the Rams, who was playing defensive back, left his receiver and bolted straight for Carmelo. And Melo just didn't have enough time to throw the ball, and he gets sacked. It'll be a turnover on downs. The Rams will take over on their own 49-yard line, as the score here now remains 0-0 here in the first. And let's see what this aggressive Raider defense can do against this Ram offense. As the Ram linemen, some big boys. Number 1 looks like he's 17 years old. As the Rams line gets set up here. The Rams in the all white, the Raiders in the black tops, white bottoms, and silver helmets. 1st and 10 Rams from their own 49. Quarterback under center. Takes a snap, handoff right up the middle, and a beautiful tackle in the backfield. And I think that's Raymond Pina. Raymond Pina, yeah, that is Raymond Pina. It reminds me of the Honey Badger. Obviously, a lot of Cardinal fans, I'm sure, but Tyrone Matthew played corner and safety for the Cardinals for years. LSU guy. Not the biggest dude in the world, but he hit people harder than anybody else. That's why they call him the Honey Badger. That's going to be Little Pina's new nickname. So 2nd and 11 or 12 after the tackle for loss by Pina in the backfield. Quarterback under center. Takes the snap, same play, handoff, same result. Tackle in the backfield. Is that the Honey Badger again? Yes, it is. So the Honey Badger, if you guys don't know, his dad is the head coach. And I'm not kidding when I say this. You can look at his Instagram. Him and his 2 sons, which his other son plays for the 8U team, even though he's 7. But they do 100 pull-ups before school every day at 6 a.m. And then they go to school, and then they get out of school, and they both go to wrestling practice till 5:30. Then they come and they practice football from 6 to 8. It's like these little Navy SEALs of kids just working out harder than guys in college. It's crazy. And then I was doing an interview with Coach Pina last night after practice. So keep in mind, pull-ups, school, wrestling practice, football practice, and then I'm interviewing Coach Pina. And his 2 sons are in the background playing catch with all their teammates, like after practice, running around, laughing. I'm like, where do they get this energy? It's crazy. So far, so good on this Raider defense. So 3rd and long, 3rd and about 14 coming up for the Rams. Let's see if they try to throw the ball here, as they have twin receivers to the left, I formation. They also have a tight end over there, so you're looking at a 3rd and 14 here. Quarterback takes the snap, hands off to number 2, and he's tackled in the back by the freaking Honey Badger. That kid needs to be caged. He's an animal. Another tackle for loss.
One more time. Let's go defense. Hey, quarterback, keep back.
So the Raiders in a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so like a 5-3 defense, I guess. And I guess it's a 5-2 with the 4 defensive backs. So 4th and long, 4th and about 17, as the Honey Badger looks to do more damage as they take the ball to the outside, running, gets hit, and he's down the sideline. Are you kidding me? How did he not step out of bounds? Oh, but he didn't get it. He didn't get it. It's a 15-yard gain, but it was 4th and 17. Boy, they had him in the backfield. I swear it looked like he touched the line, but they didn't blow the whistle, and he ran down the sideline and nearly broke that one as I hold my tripod camera in a weird angle because I need to zoom out. So despite the 15-yard gain, some great defense shown by the Raiders right there. As Raiders will take over on down. 0-0 game here in the first. Raiders take over at their own 43-yard line. As they come on the field, the whistle is blown here, though. Some communication, but we don't know what it is. So 0-0 ball game. Raiders taking over 1st and 10 from their own 43. Receiver in motion as they hand off to the halfback as he gets popped at the line of scrimmage, but breaks the tackle and makes it all the way up to about the 47-yard line, so a 4-yard gain. I can't see who that runner was. That might have been the Honey Badger. Raymond Pena. So a nice 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 coming up. Second and 6, I formation, receiver in motion, and he jumps off sides. If you're just joining us, that has the 3rd or 4th offsides call on the Rams as the Raiders continue to do that hard count, as this is going to be close to an automatic 1st down. It's probably going to be a 2nd and 1. As you can hear the Rams fans from the other side of the stadium saying, "Watch the ball." Carmelo lined up under center, receiver in motion yet again. Rams looking to blitz. They do blitz. Handoff up the middle, a nice cutback for an easy 1st down. That time the ball ran by, I think that's might be number 15. Let me see who that kid is. But a nice run there as he had to make a quick little cutback juke to get the 1st down. He gained maybe 5 yards, but there is a flag. What's the call here? It looks like it's going to be on the Raiders, but we don't know what the call is yet. So they're saying that motion is either a false start or an illegal procedure. So since it wasn't a dead ball foul, it would have been an illegal procedure, but I don't know what happened. So that'll move them back 5 yards for a 2nd and 5. Let's see if they do that hard count again. As if you get one of the Rams to jump off sides right now, as the Raiders are getting lined up better here. That's number 7, making his way back to the near side of the field, checking with the ref, making sure he's in good position, and he is. Receiver in motion, 2nd and 5. Handoff this time right up the middle, and he gets popped pretty good, but a flag down. Does it look like he got hit in the helmet? That's the Honey Badger, Raymond Pena, with the carry that time. So let's see what the call is. Yeah, personal foul, face mask on the Rams. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty for an automatic first down. As you can see, when Pena got the ball, his head snapped back, which is obviously when the Rams defender grabbed his face mask and yanked on it. So a first down there, and this Raider team looking like a different animal than what we saw for the 49ers. They had a lot of aggression. They played hard against the 49ers, but they just look like a different team, a more organized ball. They're moving the ball. They're aggressive. As play is blown dead, let's see what the call is. It might be end of first quarter. So I think it's end of first quarter, and it is still 0-0 as they will move to the other side of the ball. As we take a look at the 9U cheer squad, please excuse the canopies. But look at these little rascals. Snap, crackle, pop, they say. Because they do a great job. Every time the football team's out there practicing all week, the cheer team's practicing on the baseball fields. So hard-working organization, whether it's the cheer squad or the football team. And these coaches do a great job. The dedication from the cheer squad is second to none. And if you have a niece or a daughter or somebody that wants to maybe try cheerleading, you totally should. Because they do such a good job of making the girls break out of their shell and be more confident. And the girls love being out here. So it's super cool. So great job to the cheer squad as we're switching quarters here to the second. And we'll go to the other side of the field. So it'll be 1st and 10 here at the start of the second quarter. Score 0-0. Raiders marching. And now if you're just joining us, they've moved the ball over 30 yards on penalties alone by getting the Rams to jump off sides. Doing that hard count. I formation of line there, and he just busts his way all the way to the Rams 36-yard line for a nice 7-yard gain. So Raiders moving the ball here. It'll be 2nd and 3, excuse me. Carmelo under center. As the counter handoff this time to Raymond Pena again. Gets maybe 3 or 4 yards, and that'll be good enough for a first down.
First down!
Now, I had a source tell me before the game that the Rams organization from 8U all the way to 14U is undefeated, except for the 11U team has lost 1 game. But everybody else has not lost. So they do a great job over there. But right now, the Raiders looking like the better team here as we are early in the second quarter. 1st and 10 from the Ram 32. As looks like the Raiders are taking a timeout. As Pena getting some clarification from the referee. So timeout, Raiders. So we'll do a quick roster read here. You have number 30, Christopher Bejarano. I probably ruined that. Number 1, Leonardo Caballero. Number 2, Moises Castillo Wilson Jr. Number 55, Marcelo Gonzalez. Number 33, Josiah Gray. Number 50, Jesus Hernandez. Number 71, Kanoa Giralong. Number 7, Perseus Laguna Betancourt. Number 24, Demarion Leon Willis. Number 13, Angel Leonel Bojaquera. I ruined that. Sorry. I'm just going to call him Ryder Mesa. Number 3, Alfonso Moreno. Number 89, Nia Pennington. And we'll get to the rest right now as the teams come back out after the timeout. Raiders lined up in I formation. Single receiver to the right. Receiver in motion. As it's going to be a handoff to the halfback right up the middle. Line doing a good job pushing those defensive linemen backwards. And the running back, that was Ray Pena Jr. Raymond Pena for a nice 4-yard gain. Now that run right there was more of a offensive line pushing around the defensive line kind of run. Pena never really got out into the open. He just muscled his way for a 3.5-yard gain. Great job by the offensive line there. So it'll be 2nd and 6 from the Rams 28-yard line. As it's a design quarterback bootleg by Carmelo as he cuts back and he's just swarmed, but he still fights his way all the way to the... So he turned a 4-yard loss into a 2-yard gain as he takes on 6 of the Rams by himself and makes it all the way up to the Ram 24-yard line as it's going to bring up a 3rd and a long 2. So 3rd and 2, I formation.